Early voting is less than 2 weeks away in a special election that could impact the balance of power in Washington. Republican Congressman Mark Green resigned over the summer. Now his seat is up for grabs. News Channel 5's Ben Hall is talking with both the Democratic and Republican nominees on Inside Politics.
This election is coming at such an unusual time. Turnout is expected to be low. Last week, I interviewed Democrat Afton Bain. This week, it's Republican Matt Van Epps. He easily won in a crowded Republican primary.
Matt Van Epps, American hero.
In his commercials, Matt Van Epps touted his combat experience. The West Point graduate served 9 combat tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. And in the primary, he was endorsed by President Trump.
I fully support the president, fully behind the president.
On Inside Politics, he said President Trump's popularity remains strong across the 7th congressional district, which includes 14 counties and many rural areas with soybean farmers hit hard by tariffs. You support tariffs?
I do. I think the president is right in doing this. We've been getting ripped off for a long time. It's really put American businesses and families in previously in a hard position.
He's such a strong supporter of President Trump, he did not rule out him serving a 3rd term. The president has displayed hats with 2028 on them, despite the Constitution, which limits presidents to 2 terms.
The Constitution applies to everybody, but there are very deliberate processes for amending the Constitution and a pathway there, and those were built by the founders, the framers.
His Democratic opponent, Afton Bain, said a difference between the two is she would immediately call for full disclosure of convicted sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein's files. Van Epps said he supports the more deliberate approach favored by the House Speaker and President Trump, who has told his supporters there is nothing to see there. The files are there. Why not just release them?
I think they're taking that deliberate approach with the subpoena power so that they can fully investigate into the situation and hold those accountable that need to be held accountable for the heinous crimes that happened.
Van Epps said the first bill he'd support would focus on veterans, but said a constant focus would be on improving the economy.
I think we're moving in a great direction, but we've got work to do. Cost of living is too high, inflation's still too high, and the Republicans have advanced very sensible, good solutions.
That was just part of our discussion. Van Epps also defended attacks that he benefited from millions of dollars poured into the primary campaign on his behalf by special interests. You can see my entire interview on Inside Politics.
Ben, thank you so much. And Inside Politics airs tonight at 7 on News Channel 5+. It's also available via a podcast. Early voting starts November 12th. The election day is December 2nd.